Living life seeking answers to the many problems that continue to evolve? Whether it's about business, money, relationships, family, or anything, let's talk. Join Alan Cousin of Get Up Radio Media as he talks about anything and everything that the mind can come up with. His motto is, you can't find a solution until you talk about it first. Ready to be informed about life and feel positive daily? Then come listen to Let's Talk with Alan Cousin and get up as a positive new you.
Hello, everybody. Hello. How are you today? Happy Thursday to you. This is Alan Cousin from Let's Talk. Just want to go ahead and say happy Thursday once again to all of you out there in this big blue world that we call the Earth. Today's topic is something that I can relate to, and I'm sure many of you out there can relate to: mental depression, mental disability. I want to talk about that today because I want to strengthen the importance of mental disability, and more so, depression. Now, I don't know about you, but 2019 was a pretty good year, and the next thing you know, COVID hit in 2020, and then after COVID, inflation started to hit, the recession started to build up on us, and it's just started to get worse and worse. And here we are now in 2024. We're still having some issues financially with prices going up on gas and food and home mortgages and property taxes, and the ability to afford a apartment or a home is it's quite difficult now than it was 2 years ago. But of course, you're not getting an increase on your wages to counter attack the inflation of 3 to 4, and in some cases now even 8% increase. And of course, yes, finance can cause a lot of issues and a lot of problems. We've discovered that over the years that a lot of things, when you look at the inner core of the situation of a divorce or a breakup of some sort, a lot of times it will wind up being because of finance, because someone brings in the money and someone spends the money, and somehow or another it doesn't balance out. But there's also other situations, waking up in the morning trying to understand, when you look in the mirror, how important you are, how handsome you are, how beautiful you are. These are things that people don't think about on a daily as a problem, but it really is. It's become a constant problem actually now. Looking in that mirror sometimes could be the most deadly situation for any individual nowadays, because you keep wondering, are you good enough? You keep asking, are you pretty enough? Are you handsome enough? Are you smart enough? Well, you know what? Enough is enough. Don't ask these questions of yourself. Demand them and state the truth. And the truth is, you are. You are good enough. You are smart enough. You are pretty enough. You are handsome enough. You are who you are. And you know why? Because God made you who you are. Remember, the day you were born, they called it your birthday for a reason. Because basically, you were so important that God took you and He created someone like you that was never a duplication of anyone else, never a carbon copy or a clone of anyone else. God made you exactly how you are because He wanted you to be so unique, so amorous, so joyful of an event that your birthday was created on that day. I think about a lot of things because I do have mental depression. I have extreme depression, and I also have other forms of mental illnesses as well. That makes it difficult for me on a daily basis, but I get up every morning smiling. I get up every morning looking forward to going to work. Luckily, I do get to work from home, which is wonderful. Remote is beautiful. So, thank you very much for allowing me to have a remote job, God. It does so much for me in so many ways, as far as not having to deal with the traffic on a daily, in the morning, or driving back and forth to work, having to, waste the time just to get to work, not actually working yet, just to get to work, because people don't think about that. When you get a job, it's not just working at your job that you have to worry about, it's the going to your job. That could be anywhere from 30 to 40 to maybe an hour just to get there. And then you have to worry about, then starting your job and then coming back. So, and the problem is you don't get paid for that hour or, going. And then you don't get paid for that coming. You don't get paid except for being at the location. And, that's difficult for an individual when they know that they're getting up in the morning or in the afternoon or at night and they're going to work, but they're not getting paid to get there. They're not really feeling appreciated for being part of that agency or part of that corporation that they feel they do so much for, but doesn't have much given in return. And when times like recessions occur, you have to understand that it's even more difficult on individuals when it comes to trying to take care of themselves, trying to take care of their kids, trying to take care of their spouses or their family members, and even, just trying to take care of life, managing the ability of paying the bills on time, managing the ability of loving someone that you're dealing with on a daily basis, that's your spouse or your domestic partner, managing the ability to afford and take care of your kids and keep them happy, but also to help them to learn about life and hopefully do better than what you're doing in your current status because you want your kids, of course, to always do better than you. So much out there, so much that keeps you busy, that keeps you distracted to the point where sometimes you don't get a chance to focus on anything. More so, you don't get a chance to focus on yourself. But I'm here. I'm here to talk about that. I'm here to let you understand that sometimes you have to take the moment every day and focus on you. You have to take the moment every day and focus on yourself. You have to take time out of that day and focus on someone who is truly important, so important that a birthday was created in their honor. And that person is you. Sometimes we don't do that, and we need to. Robin Williams was a great man. He was a great actor, a great comedian. Still amazes me, of course, how he came from another country. I believe it was Russia. And he came into the United States not even knowing how to speak American. He had to learn how to speak American. But he had a dream. He had a dream that one day he was going to be very successful. He's going to be an actor and he's going to have people laugh because he was going to make people happy by laughing. And he was going to do very well in being popular and well known for doing so. And you know what? Robin did do that. Mr. Williams, I applaud you. I admire you. I miss you. But you were spectacular at doing Mork and Mindy, at doing your comedian shows, at doing your movies, many great movies that we, you know, remember, like Vietnam. I always remember, Hello, Vietnam. I mean, it's just certain things that when an individual has done something, you just automatically remember, oh, that's so and so. Oh, yeah, that's so and so. I remember that movie, or I remember that video, or I remember that. And it's so interesting how memories play such a great part in our life because memories really are so precious. You don't think about how precious a memory is until you lose somebody you love, until you don't have something you used to have that you miss. Memories are something that are like precious pearls that you keep in your mind and hold so dearly, because no one can take away your memories. No one can take away those that you have created and shared with others. And in many times, I think when there's an individual in a medical hospital that's in a coma, right? And I always tell people, that have come to me and said, Alan, I hope he's doing okay or she's doing okay. I don't know how they're feeling. I wish I can wake them up. And I would say, just remember though, how many memories did you create with that individual? How many happy moments did you share individually with that individual? Because trust me, right now, even though they're in that coma, they're thinking about all those brilliant, happy memories that they shared with you. And they are. But the thing is, sometimes we forget to think about those same special memories that we shared with others to make us feel better about ourselves. Look at the good times in life and keep that as your spiritual guide, as your motivation to get back to where you were if you're not there at this time. Don't just give up. Don't just say, I can't do it, or it's too hard, or how can I find the answer? No. Look back in your mind. Look back and see how important you were when you were first born and all the special memories you created with so many people that enjoyed being around you, that enjoyed your time because you're an amazing person. And use that to rekindle that fire, that flame that temporarily blew out or might be a little lower than it used to be. Make that flame burn bright again. Make it shine and do what you have done before, but this time do it even better. Because guess what? You can. You know why? Because you're important, you're intelligent, you're great, but more so, you're amazing, and you're you. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget how important you are to you. When you look in that mirror and say, I am somebody. Once again, like I said, say, I am somebody. And don't forget that. And tell yourself how handsome you are, how beautiful you are, how great you are, how powerful you are, how intelligent you are, and how you're going to conquer the world because you are somebody. Because I know you're somebody, and I believe in you. And there's many other people out there that you don't even think about who believe in you. But the thing is, guess what? You need to believe in you. And that's difficult to do. I know. But you can do it because guess what? I do it every day. Every day I wake up and I believe in myself. Every day I don't give up, even at the worst of times. And I've had some situations this year, and especially last year, that really brought me down to the point where I thought the best thing to do was to just give up. But I didn't. We're going to talk about that. But at first, I'm going to let you listen to a song. And, you know, a song that we all can relate to, but a song that can make you feel good about yourself and realize that you are somebody and that you can make it happen. You can make anything happen if you really put your mind towards it. So we're gonna go ahead and let Sia remind us of how to do that. Okay.
Marcia on Amazon Music. Signs on what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the night time. Oh yes, oh yeah. I'll tell you what you wanna hear. Leave my sunglasses on while I shed a tear.